And
Right.
probably going into the studio, you're thinking, okay,
Yeah.
do I do the Wendy style or do I add a little bit of Afro?
Yeah.
What really was going through your mind at the time?
I'm even still evolving. I just thought like as this is my third year in the industry, and I feel like I shouldn't be doing the same things I used to do
Yeah.
some years back. I mean, the fans should see the other side of me, because I'm actually a R&B and soul singer.
Ah,
And yes, and I decided to mash these two with the Afrobeat and a little bit of dancehall. So if you listen
okay.
to the album, you get soul, you get R&B, you get dancehall, you get Afrobeat,
Mm,
and you get a little bit of high life as well.
okay.
You understand? So I wanted to give all of these in one package.
So the other side of you that you showed us early, was it a strategy of getting into the market, and then probably when you get the stage, you're like, okay, now I want to show you who I really am. Is that it? Was
It's
that a plan?
something like that. There was something like that. However, that side was another side of me. I am very versatile. I'm a versatile artist,
That's right.
and I can do any kind of genre. You understand? So
Okay.
this is another sweet and different side of Wendy Shay that I want the people to know. And this is like a more matured sound and growing and evolving sound, because yes, I mean, Afrobeat is now very global, and I thought, why not? I'm still searching, I'm still changing my sound and still
Yeah.
working on my sound, but for now this is where I am at, and it's all about my growth. You
Okay.
understand?
Now let's talk about the whole package, not just the sound, right?
Right.
What did you do in the beginning that you've learned from, or what has changed about you? You talk about growing. What are
Yeah.
some of the things that you've evolved from, and say, okay, I used to do that, but yeah, that was really like beginner stuff. Now, I mean,
Even with the songwriting, I mean, I wrote most of the songs on this album, and I also had the help of other young songwriters.
okay,
We came together and we did this massive job. So with the beat making and everything, I came together with some producers from Nigeria, some from the best ones from Ghana, Danny Beat, MOG, Sam Snare. I had Jay on the beat. I had Lakey on the beat from Nigeria. So it's like I wanted to try different kinds of engineering skills and sound. You
okay,
understand? So that one too, and I already talked about the songwriting. I already talked about even the lyrics.
yeah,
The arrangements, the putting
yeah.
together of the song,
You know,
songs, right?
we've had conversations on this show a lot of the time, and
Okay.
you sounded a little more relaxed than this.
Really?
Yeah, you
How?
sound like you're working. You know what I mean? The way you're talking about, your sound and all of that. I'm just looking at you. I'm like, wow. It's
I mean,
like
I've been really working my ass
you're
off. I don't
working.
even sleep. Like, yes,
You meant but yeah,
I've been really, as a woman in this industry, you have to
yeah.
actually work more than a male, because
Why so?
yes, because I've come to understand that a male and a female cannot be the same. You
Really?
understand? Yes, we can't, even from physical wise. How it's nature. You cannot beat nature. I
But
mean,
there are a lot of people who are proposing that. Look, men and women are the same. We
no,
need
no,
equal
no, no.
access, equal
We are not the
everything.
same. Even from hormones, and I mean, if even if we are in our menstrual cycle, we think different, we act different. I mean, men don't go through that. There are so many challenges a woman faces, even killing our emotions. There are so many emotions and mood swings we have to fight to get to where the man is. Because men, you guys are logic thinkers. We are emotional beings. So for us to be on the logical level, we have to learn a lot. We need to do a lot of emotions killing and working harder than a man. I mean, you
So,
can't be
so
the
when you
same.
hear a lot of people, I don't know, some feminists have always talked about the fact that yeah, we might be different, physiologically and all of that, but we are equal, and we need equal access, equal opportunities, and all of those things. What do you say?
I don't think so. We are not equal. We are equal as in, yes, we're all created by the same creator. Of course, we all have the talent, but then we differ. Even males were the first creation before the woman, so we can never be the same. I mean, we are not the same. I don't agree totally with that. But then, what a man can do, a woman can do, if she is willing to kill her womanhood, her woman in her, to be,
What does it mean to kill the woman in you?
to kill the, like I said, we are emotional people. You understand? I mean, even from, like I said, how we are built, we don't have that muscles, we don't have that strength like a man. So if a woman wants to be the same level as a man, you have to work 3 times harder than a man.
Do
You
you think
understand?
women in the industry are disadvantaged?
I think, like I said, you just have to know who you are. You have to know that you're a woman. And so if I want to be like Sarkodie, if I want to be like Stoneboy, these people are working day and night. And as a woman, you will get tired. I mean, it's a fact.
You think they won't get tired?
I mean, the men.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but then compared to a woman, they don't get tired easily.
Mm.
They will be working. So if you want to be like them, you have to kill that. Because women, we like comfortability. And to be like that man up there, you need to kill that. You need to kill the fact that, oh, I want to spend some time with my boo. Oh, I want to do this. No. Even when the cycle comes, you should be able to kill those hormones. I mean, it takes the mind, the mental state to know, okay, this is what I want to achieve. That's why I respect women who are making it out there, because it's not easy.
Are
as
you
a
saying
woman.
you don't think that you probably ever get to the level Sarkodie or
I'm not saying
Stone
that.
Boy has reached?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, to get there, you need to work extra harder than they are, even, because it's not easy for women to kill their emotions. So for a woman to get there, you should know they killed the women in them. They killed the emotions. They killed the comfortability they wanted.
Have you?
Yes, and I'm still am. I haven't even reached where I want to reach yet, and yet I'm working day and night. Sometimes I do get tired, but I'm privileged to have someone like Bullet, who pushes me when I'm not even when I don't feel like it, and he understands. He understands I'm a woman, but I still don't give in because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Yes, so
What?
I killed that.
Yeah. What have you had to give up for this?
Oh, so many things. I mean, I I left all the way from Germany to be here. I didn't even know how to start, but then I did. Like, a lot of comfortability. I mean, sometimes I wish I had, um, some days, I'll fly to, maybe to get holidays at somewhere else. But let's say, for instance, during this album launch, putting together this album, I had no break. I had no break because I know I'm sacrificing this time for something bigger.
But that's quite interesting and surprising, seeing as this life affords you some, benefits. I mean, some good money as well to make you afford vacations and whatnot. I mean, you're wearing designer shades. Is that a Dolce and Gabbana?
Yeah,
Or
I'm not
is
saying.
you
I'm
know
not
is
saying.
that a
I do take care of myself. I'm not
okay?
saying I don't take care of myself. I do balance. But I mean, I have to um, sacrifice more time,
Yeah,
put in more efforts.
yeah,
Even sometimes when I'm having cramps, I still need to hit the studio
right,
and work. And
right.
I mean, men don't go through that. Men don't have cramps sometimes, but we do. So you have to sacrifice all those
Yeah.
comfortabilities to to get the work working. Even sometimes when you need to go for a show, you might not be feeling all that, but then
Yeah.
you know
Have you had to sacrifice relationship for this?
a lot. Even sometimes friendships. You understand? You might want to have a chit chat with a friend or go out with a friend, but no. I mean, you need to work.
I specifically said relationship, and
I mean, friendship is a relationship also.
I mean
You
partner
mean,
relationship, like boo
no,
dom, boo ship, boo ship.
I don't even focus on that because I know I wouldn't have the time to do it. So this
Really?
is something I'm sacrificing too. You understand?
But
Because I know I'm not gonna have that time.
but
Imagine you wouldn't see your girlfriend for about a week, because if I'm creating, I need a space. I need some space.
there are people in long distance relationships. There are people whose partners are out of their
I mean,
jurisdiction.
everybody is different. Everybody and their way of hustling.
So within that period, you've not been able to see anybody.
No, no.
But you used to.
No.
Like, what you might know.
Oh, I don't like talking about my past and that
No,
kind
no,
of
no. I'm just
thing.
trying to understand the phenomenon. It's not really about your past. You're
Oh,
talking about some of the things you gave up. So, I'm
right now,
just, I'm
all
just
I
trying
can
to.
say is that
So yeah,
I'm
you're
not
putting in
busy.
so much work. You're
Yeah.
not making time for relationships and whatnot. What till when? Is
Um,
this the life?
I mean, definitely there is a life coming. I do have a life, but then I mean, right now this is what is on the table, and I'm taking care because this thing to be to be called the queen of Ghana music by your fans is not easy. Yes, you
Yeah,
need to maintain the reason why they are giving you that title.
yeah,
You
yeah,
understand? You need to maintain. Getting the bars is kind of easy, but then maintaining the bars is
yeah,
really hard.
yeah. Does it get lonely?
Um, I mean, I'm human. Sometimes, if but I always get myself busy. Actually, it's either I'm reading, I'm listening to music, I'm writing,
Because I've spoken
I'm
to a lot
reading.
of celebrities who talk
Mhm.
about how, everybody sees them with the high life, with the beautiful things, and they think like
Yeah.
they have the best life. But when they go back from the social media, they're quite lonely. They're some battle depression and all of that. I mean, the fame gives you a lot of high.
I am grateful. Like I keep actually talking about my relationship with God, and I'm not gonna stop. Like I have found a higher spirit that really nourishes my soul and my mind every time. And as an artist, I need a higher being or a higher spirit to give me that energy because I always give the energy out to other people, to my fans. So I need a replenishment. You understand, a nourishment.
How did you find it? At what point did it come in?
Okay, so I actually got to know or before I came to Ghana, I wasn't a believer. I didn't believe there was Jesus Christ and all of that. So
Would you say you were an atheist?
I kind of was like,
Oh,
yes, I was. And but when I met Bula, he introduced me to Christ. But
oh, he did.
yes, but
Hallelujah, somebody.
but knowing Christ doesn't take just one day. It takes a long time. Sometimes, for you to get that tight relationship with Him, you have to go through a lot. You need to go through some kind of punishment, and the Bible says punishment and discipline, right? For you to, He does that to His children and those He's called for a purpose. I mean, we all do have purposes. You need to find yours, and if you find yours, He's going to discipline you and train you for that purpose. And I found mine. I found mine through Bullet, or I knew my purpose was to sing, but then I got to know God through Bullet. So during the training of being a good musician, I was also being trained to be a good child of God. And so I went through a lot of things. I got to know the different side of the world. I got to know that there are really powerful forces, dark forces surrounding this world. It's not just the physical; it's beyond, and there is a spiritual world. And we human beings, we are spirits ourselves. Living in a body, in an earth suit called body, and that is our temple, and that is God's temple.
So is
So
it like you've gotten to understand things of the spirit a lot more?
I've got to understand myself. I've got to understand myself and why I'm on this earth. I mean, I'm still getting to know myself more because we are very interesting creatures,
Yeah.
human beings, and we have so much hidden in us that we ourselves do not even know. So if we,
Apart from discovering things about yourself,
yeah.
do you generally understand things of the spirit?
I'm getting to know more, but at
Yeah.
least I know than I used to.
Yeah.
You understand?
No,
I keep, yeah.
I'm asking that because I think one of the trending topics is our very own sister Moesha,
Right.
who's going through something that is also sort of like you're saying, she
Beyond.
discovering
Yes,
a
yes,
certain
yes, yes.
light.
She's having a spiritual awakening.
It's
I've been through a spiritual awakening, and like I said, I've come to understand a lot of things in the spiritual realm, than I used to. Of course, I've understood the music itself. The music that I'm doing is a very spiritual job. So
so would you understand what Moesha is going through?
I really wouldn't understand because I haven't heard the story. But then, what I can say is that it can be very true that she has found the light, and it's not easy getting out of darkness into light. You need to you will face a lot of challenges. You will face a lot of opposition. Because the devil wouldn't want to give up on his servants or slaves that
Yeah.
easily. Imagine you've had someone working for you, very very good, has been working everything you want the person to do. The person has been doing it for you, and the person comes and tells you, I found a new master. I want to leave. I don't think you let that person go easily.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's a fight and it's a battle she might be going
Did you
through.
have to battle anything as well?
Um, I think this is something that I'll one day want to share, if God gives me the permission to do it. But I've had my challenges. Yes, I've had mine. That is why I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
For you to have a spiritual awakening, like I said, you would have to give up some things and then embrace a new life. And there's definitely going to be an opposition, but you
Well,
have to stay strong.
it's
You know
interesting
what-
you're mentioning this, and I'm happy talking to you and you opening up about the things of the spirit, because I follow you a lot, and I see a lot of the comments on. I think when you were out with like new pictures, people were seeing new piercings and all of that, and
Right.
a lot of people. Well, I saw a few posts that suggested that these were ungodly, but some way somehow you were talking about the new light.
Yeah.
So. Would you say the new piercings and the new outlook or whatever it is that you presented had anything to do with your awakening?
Um, I would say that every face and what you like to look like or what you like to let people see about actually was I was just being artistic with those piercings.
With the
I was-
piercings?
Yes, as an artist, I want to be sometimes very mysterious. I don't want people to predict how I'm gonna look, the next time.
Okay.
I was just being artistic. It had nothing to do with my spiritual awakening. or
Okay. Did you go through a weight loss process as well?
Yes, I actually deliberately did that.
You deliberately did
I
that.
did. I actually told Bullen I want to do it. Sometimes.
So what did you do? You went to
I
the
went-
gym,
I
or you
went to
started
the
starving
gym and then-
yourself?
no. I never starved. Like
You
I
didn't starve
I-
yourself?
No. I had a slimming course.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a nurse, so I do have some tricks and
Hey,
things that I do.
Show me some, because I want to slim down. Give
why?
us the formula. Give us the
Come
formula.
on. Come on, no. It's just some juices that I did, and it really. But
That's right.
I've gained weight. I've gained back the weight, and I've removed all the piercings.
You've
like I
removed the
told you.
piercings.
Everything is gone.
Why?
Everything.
So what? The holes are sealed?
Yeah, they are.
Because you had a piercing at your lower lip,
Right. Yeah.
so it's sealed.
Yes. it
But why
is.
did you remove it if it was, an artistic representation of
It
you?
was for a short time. It was for a period of time.
What was the
I wasn't-
purpose?
Like I said, Wendy Shay, I'm full of surprises.
So
That
you
is
just
some-
wanted your people to have something to say about you.
Oh, honestly, like I said it somewhere. I think I said it somewhere. I said, I want people to understand that I'm not always gonna be understood.
Now I'm lost. Like, yo, you came to confuse me here. you want people to understand that you
I'm
would.
not always gonna be understood.
Okay.
Yes, so they should take whatever that comes.
Aren't you confusing your fans?
Oh, no,
Rather,
they understand
because
me.
we
Shay
the
gang,
Shay
they-
gang, I am confused because
So how are you confused? I mean, you don't have to be confused.
no, because you know how I see a new outlook and I'm like, yeah, this is gangster. You know what I mean? And then you're telling me that was for a short period. So
Yeah, I
where's
mean,
the gangster you?
piercings. No,
Yeah.
the piercings. I mean, you shouldn't have piercings to show that you're gangster. I mean,
Well, that's
I mean, you can look like this
So
and be
so
a gangster.
so then the piercings were for what?
Oh, like I said, like
Just
I was
new
just
outlook. I could have bought a new
artistic.
earring or a new something.
Oh, didn't
you had to
see
go
my,
ahead and
didn't you
pierce.
see my key? But I've removed all these things. I mean, who knows?
Okay.
Something can happen.
It has nothing to do with the fact that you've seen the light and you've seen the Lord.
With the removal of the piercings.
Yes.
Oh, I removed the piercings, of course, because I realized also that it didn't really match with my belief. Because me
Aha.
preaching the word of God, me preaching or me telling people about the light, I mean, I should be living some kind of lifestyle so
Okay.
that they won't have anything to say about my belief and my faith.
Okay, I get it. I'll activate the phone lines because I know a lot of people would want to talk to you. 0302216541. You can also WhatsApp me on 05511119997. But check out Champions League. Do you know the team that won the Champions League this year?
Was it
Hey!
Chelsea?
Yo! If you didn't get that, like, won't play this song. Like, you sing the song from A to Z. But check out her new song. It's called Champions League on Joy 99.7 FM. It's Wendy Shay on the beats. Yeah.
Take my heart, baby, carry go. If you love me, let me know. Send your love for the ringo. No, any mini money bo. Feeling be baba, mami diabo. Feeling be baba, mami diabo. Odoye uba kwa mami kwando. Odoye uba konti yang kondi sulele. Baby, kai komi, yang kondi sulele.
What's the move on today? Sulele, and I said,
Yang kondi sulele.
Take my heart, baby, carry go.
I mean, I thought after this awakening, you probably bring us a gospel song.
Oh.
And I know I'm quite so bad.
Oh, na say nyame adwuma na na ye.
Gospel artist of the year, Wendy Shay. You can send in your message on 055 1111997. Hope says, in fact, Shay is being real, and I love that. Irene Fawcett, Lexis, why are you worrying Wendy Shay with master's degree questions? Papa. Oh, Wendy, are these master's degree questions?
Oh, no. Wait, there can be a mouth.
This is.
We are having a very deep conversation.
You know what I mean? I love it. Yeah. Raymond actually is asking whether you do private birthday parties as well. Looks like they want you to turn up a party. Do you do that? Yeah?
I do. I'm not really a party person, but then I do have awesome.
Yenko can come party. I would say I'm not
Oh,
really a party person.
sorry, Mantio.
Want it?
Oh,
I see.
today.
Do you play parties like? You,
Oh, why
you perform
not?
a party?
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Wait, let me
that
say.
Share. If you are not a party person, I have to become
no.
one.
I thought the question was, do I celebrate? Like, do I do party?
No.
I didn't understand.
He wanted to know if you like, if he invited you to.
Oh, of course, I do everything. I do
Yeah.
everything. Yes, of course. I'll come.
Raymond says he's glad you're a Chelsea fan too. Are you a Chelsea fan?
Hey, Mube claiming me. I'm a fan of everyone.
Now
Why?
what about Champions League in Yum? And now Chelsea are winning Champions League. I because I'm a Chelsea fan.
Oh, me be a fan. Why?
We'll find out what's happening in news, and when we're back, there's more with Wendy Shay here on Joy 99.7 FM. It's 5 o'clock.
Joy headline news at 5 with Mamiesi Thompson. The northern region appears to be recording less motorbike accidents compared to Greater Accra, Ashanti and Eastern regions. Of the 1,450 road crash fatalities between January and June this year, 622 were motorbike accidents. Also, motorbikes accounted for 2,500 of the over 8,000 injured persons. But the northern region has a different story to tell. Seth Kwame Boateng finds out what they're doing differently.
Statistics from the police MTTD suggest only 20 lives have been lost through motorcycle-related accidents in the region from January to June this year. In the Greater Accra region, however, 102 motorbikers have died in just 6 months, with 105 dying in the Eastern region and 86 in the Ashanti region. The National Road Safety Authority boss here, Alexander Ayata, explains why the fatalities are that low.
In the southern part, I think they basically concentrate on passenger. But here, we concentrate much on the usage of the motor. I've been to Accra. When it is red, they're riding. But here, they will stop. Just a few, one or two, will make a move.
Dubai private businessman Sheikh Ahmed Dalmouk is reported to have terminated a contract to provide Ghana with Sputnik V vaccines. Sheikh Ahmed Dalmouk, who was acting as middleman in the procurement of the vaccines for Ghana, terminated the contract, explaining to the Ministry of Health that his company was struggling to raise the 3.4 million doses requested. These were revelations made by Health Minister Kwekwajiman Menu before a Parliament Public Hearing Committee.
Faith in them to supply was winning. So we continuously started pushing pressure on them. They gave us July delivery, and it's like we have been pressurizing them to give us the vaccines to no serious avail. And then yesterday, they sent us, actually they gave us verbal invitation, verbal notice that they will not be able to supply any longer. And so we requested, they then terminate the agreement, which they had actually done. So as we sit here, I believe there's no contract between the two of us.
The Ashanti Regional Police Command says investigations into the formal complaint filed by the multimedia group against their Assin Central MP Kennedy Ejapon for threatening the life of one of its journalists, Erastus Asaredonko, has commenced. Deputy Regional Commander DCOP David Ajuman Ejem, in a statement, acknowledged that his outfit has received the complaint and will periodically communicate their findings. Meanwhile, Parliament's Privileges Committee is expected to shortly come out with clear timelines to indicate how it intends to go about probe into threats made by the NP. Here's member of Privileges Committee, Kobina Mensah Woyome.
The first and foremost, I think, responsibility is that you are a member of Parliament. All other assignments and responsibilities